There are some drugs that when you buy them and you take them, it doesn't have any effect on you at all. There are even some that can do you more harm than good. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am a licensed pharmacist and today's video is an educative one. So please use this video to educate yourself. This video is gonna be full of stock clips because we don't want people to think that we're reselling drugs. But trust me, by the end of this video, you would be glad that you watched it because I am gonna be sharing with you how to spot fake drugs. So if you wouldn't mind, kindly watch to the end so you don't miss any of these points that I am about to make. And also please share this video with your friends and family members so they can be aware. The first way to spot fake drugs is by looking out for spelling or grammatical mistakes on the pack. And this is something that we can't really overlook. You know, most people just look out for the name of the drug and then they assume that, oh, this is the drug that I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and get it, guys. There are some drugs that when you buy them and you take them, it doesn't have any effect on you at all. There are even some that can do you more harm than good, so please always double check. Look out for grammatical errors, spelling mistakes. They're usually abundant on fake drugs. Now let's talk about the expiry date. Most people don't really pay attention to the expiry date, but I need you to understand that checking the expiry date of a drug before taking it is very important. Now, if you find out that the expiry date has passed, does it mean that that drug is fake? No, it doesn't mean that. It could be that the drug was stored inappropriately. Maybe the conditions for storage were not met and that's why it got spoiled. So how do you know if a drug is actually expired? Well, check out for the manufacturing date, subtract that from the current year, and see what you get. If it's less than 3 years, then that drug is still valid. But if it's more than 3 years, then that drug is probably going to lose its potency soon. For instance, if the manufacturing date is 2019, then this drug will expire in the year 2022. So if you find a drug that has a manufacturing date of 2019, please don't take it. One other thing to look out for is the color of the drug. So what do I mean by the color of the drug? Have you ever heard of the term rancid fat? Rancid fat simply means spoiled fat. Now, there are some injections that are supposed to be yellowish in color, but you get them and you realize that they're brownish or greenish or blackish. That simply means that that drug has been tampered with. Someone added something that they're not supposed to add to the drug, which rendered it bad. So you have to be wary of that. And I'm not just talking about injections. It could be tablets, capsules, syrups. As long as you notice that the color of the drug that you bought differs from the color of the ones that you've bought before, then please stay clear. Another way to spot fake drugs is by checking out for a missing batch number and expiry date. Like I said earlier, most people don't really pay attention to the batch number and expiry date, but I need you to understand that those two things are very important. The batch number helps the manufacturer to trace their product. In case there is a need for recall, it also helps the patient to know if the product is expired. So if you find out that a particular product that you bought doesn't have a batch number, please don't hesitate to ask the person that sold it to you questions. Similarly, if the expiry date is missing, please don't hesitate to ask questions. So how do you tell if a drug is imported or locally made? I'm going to be making this simple, easy to understand. Okay, so for locally made drugs, the names are usually written in full. Take paracetamol as an example. Paracetamol is the generic name, but if you look at the name of this drug, you'll see that it's written in full. That is paracetamol, but if it's an imported drug, then the name will be shortened. So instead of writing paracetamol, they'll write paracetamol. So you can see the difference right here. So what's next? Once you notice that the name has been shortened, check out for the NAFDAC number. The NAFDAC number is the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control. So every drug that is registered in Nigeria has a NAFDAC number. All you need to do is to visit the NAFDAC website. On the website, you'll find a section that says Verify Your Drug. Just click on that link and then type in the NAFDAC number. If it shows that the drug is registered, then it's good. But if it shows that the drug is not registered, then please stay clear. Guys, there are some drugs that are very common. They're easily available over the counter. We think that, oh, this drug must be good. No, it could be fake. so you have to be careful. Another way to tell if a drug is fake or not is by checking out for NAFDAC warning labels. So when a drug is being manufactured, there are certain things that the manufacturer needs to put on the pack of the drug to warn you of the dangers that are associated with the drug. So here's a list of the common warning labels that you'll find on drugs in Nigeria. Keep out of reach of children. Some drugs are harmful for children. They should not get access to those drugs. That's why they say keep out of reach of children. Another one is this: do not use if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. Some drugs are dangerous for pregnant women and also for breastfeeding mothers. So if you fall within this category of people, then you have to be careful. The next one is shake before use. It means that the drug is a suspension. Suspensions are liquids that are not uniform throughout. So you have to shake it before you use it so you get the correct dose. The next one is this: for external use only. It means that the drug is meant to be applied on the skin. So if you see for external use only and you're applying it on your skin, it means that you're good to go. But if you see this and you're drinking the drug, sorry, it's wrong. The next one is this: avoid contact with eyes. In case you're applying a drop into your eye, you have to be careful. Avoid contact with eyes. Then this one is caution. This one is basically a general warning. So if you see caution on a drug pack, you have to read the insert carefully to know the things that you shouldn't do, the things that you should do while you're taking that drug. So please always read the insert. Don't just discard it after buying the drug, also read the insert. Next we have this one: keep in a cool, dry place. Basically all drugs should be stored in a cool, dry place except for some special ones that are to be refrigerated. So you'll see it boldly written on the pack if it's to be refrigerated. So basically all drugs should be kept in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. Then we have the ones that have this inscription: for veterinary use only. This one is basically for animals. Humans shouldn't take it. Then we have this one: federal risk, sell by, keep under lock and key. This one is basically for drugs that are controlled drugs. You know, some drugs are controlled. You have to be careful before you get them. They're basically for special patients who have special conditions. So you have to be careful. Please always make sure that you ask questions. Ask questions. There's no harm in asking questions. Even your local drug vendor should be able to tell you one or two things about the drugs that he or she is selling. So please always feel free to ask questions. If you enjoyed this video, you can give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, comments or contributions, please drop them in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.